one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Colts, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And they'll have the Dolphins first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. The Dolphins had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hurt. No. Hey. Ready.
They'll go again with Hall. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Rig alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 2nd down and 3.
70, go.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Unlock line.
They'll run with Hall. And some space here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Ward. Open man has got it, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt in between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Gives to Hall running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They hand off to their big tight end. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Hot tag. Raffle, 18, Rattler, 18. Ready?
Going for it, here's Ward. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Dallas Goedert, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Colts nothing.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together.
Red, yellow, here we go, here we go. 45, white. Blaster, 6. Hut.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. We talk about this Miami defense. They've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
33, yellow. Black shot. Hut.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time they'll look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Check, hurt. Go, stop,
on the draw. It's Hall. And again, the run defense stopped this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Cougar Knights, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Dragon 60, 18 Pioneer, 19 Tight, 19 Tight.
Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check.
Push in.
Street. Ready.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Hey, check that.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
60 Maverick. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. Trap 60.
Throwing now, Ward. Still going inside the 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 50 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
2nd and 10.
Blue strike. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Colts first down.
Yellow, 22.
They'll look to throw again. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 15.
On play action, they'll throw. Open man, that's too small. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Here we go. Blue 43 rail.
Here's Garendo. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Isaac Garendo, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14.
Set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's get...
There he goes, right side. Breece Hall. And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. Breece Hall, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it sent it down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy.
13 yards on the play.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it complete.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Isaac Garendo. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half.
His kick
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Come on.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Top low 18. Warriors 70. Drop 60. Go.
To throw, here's Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Ready.
Now Ward. That is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70.
Throwing is Ward. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
19, Charger. No. Set, hurt. Let go.
Running left, it's Hall. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ready. 60 Bison. 70 Ranger. 18, 5 in. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. To the right side and intercepted. And the Colts are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The rookie from Nebraska looking sharp on that one. First down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Well, this one's knuckling, and it just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
Offense at the line and set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
49-yard line.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
It's second down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Paul want to give up the middle. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 158 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Come on.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the Colts 29-yard line.
Ready. Crack all 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
To throw is Ward. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
70 Timberwolf.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. One more time with Hall.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Panther 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now Ward, 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 24 all.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes...
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The first down pass.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves.
They go play action with Ward.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Second and 3.
Check smash. Rocco leading.
Back to throw.
Moore. Now he's going to step up and run.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schwartz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Go! 70 Lions. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Watch the keep. Ready.
Looking to throw. Moore. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It works right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
A give running right is Hall.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Hall again.
And they'll take this from the 9 to the 7. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try to run it here with Hall.
And they'll get him down here about the 5-yard line. Give them a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on fourth and goal. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. Fourth and goal. Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Dallas Goedert, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Slide move. Blaster, 6. Red, cycle. Set.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 15. First down, Colts.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
60 red. 60 red.
Back to throw here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Black shot. Needle blue. Ready?
Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Red, 38. Set.
Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Let's go. Yellow.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. James Pierce able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
60 Bison.
Ward now working out of the gun. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Breece Hall. And all the way in for a touchdown. Breece Hall with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
They'll look to throw.
At the 41-yard
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4.
Green. Red. Yellow. Light blue. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Terry McLaurin, 59 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
The kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
On the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
All
and
tied
8
up, less than
at the
2 minutes to
33-yard
go.
line.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Here's 2nd down. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Throwing now, Ward. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Going for it, here's Ward.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll try the middle with Garindo.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Another try for Garindo.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Ready.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
60 red. 60. Ready.
Looking to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Handoff here, Garindo.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
50, green.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it. So this one winds